Dima Indara. I am 20 years old and I was born and raised in Chicago. I'm a second-year undergraduate student pursuing a bachelor's degree in international relations and a minor in Russian at Boston University. My mom is from Bishkek, which is the capital of Kyrgyzstan, and my dad is from Osh, a city in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is a small country in Central Asia that was part of the Soviet Union until it gained independence in 1991. The primary language spoken there is Russian, and it continues to be heavily influenced by Russian culture and politics. My parents immigrated to the US 21 years ago, in 2001, in search of a better life and greater opportunities for their children. Upon arrival in the US, my dad didn't speak English well, and he got a job as a taxi driver and worked for UPS. My mom is a professional musician. She plays the cello and piano and studied at Moscow Conservatory. She was even offered a job as an opera singer, but had to decline because of her move to the US. When she came to the US, she had to set aside her passion for music and became a stay-at-home mom. She would read many Russian books to me and watch classic Russian movies with me. I will never forget all of the time and love that she gave me because it has truly shaped me into the person that I am today. Growing up, my dad always emphasized the importance of a good education. Every time our family friends would come over, he would include a point about how education is the key to success and how much hope he had for the future of the next generation. As a child, I would sometimes get annoyed by the seemingly repetitive notion, but as I got older, I came to realize the importance of his message, and my annoyance slowly evolved into gratitude. The values he shared with me stayed with me, and in the present day, remind me to continue to work hard no matter what. Being a daughter of immigrants from a small country in Central Asia that most people in the US don't know about has definitely presented its challenges. Throughout my time in elementary and middle school, I was repeatedly made fun of for being Asian. There were hardly any other Asian students in my school, and I always felt alienated from my peers. I was often asked, "What are you?" And when I would respond with, "I'm Kyrgyz," this resulted in a blank stare and a question of, "What even is that?" I was made to feel like there was something wrong with who I was because I didn't fit into a box that people were used to. This caused me to feel uncomfortable with my identity, and people's cruel remarks, whether they be out of deliberate spite or simply just ignorance, only fueled my indignation at what set me apart from others. The feeling of being misunderstood extended to the years beyond my childhood. Upon finding out that I can speak Russian fluently, many automatically assume that I am Russian. Despite my countless rebuttals of this claim, I have had friends who have known me for years continue to refer to me as Russian. It is almost like this is easier for them to understand, so they just create their own narrative about who I am, disregarding and undermining my experiences as a result. Additionally, never being able to relate to statements like, "I'm going to my grandma's house this weekend," or "my cousins are coming over today," amplified my feeling of loneliness and made me yearn for the typical family and lifestyle that I had witnessed firsthand so many times. My grandparents and cousins were halfway across the world. The only support system that I have ever known in the US is my parents and my younger sister. As I got older, however, my perspective changed and I learned to view what makes me unique, not as an obstacle to fitting in, but as a tool for inner growth, and I came to gain a deeper appreciation for my Kyrgyz background. I started learning more about the history of Kyrgyzstan and how it connects to the fact that my name is Arabic, I am Asian, and I speak Russian. These things can be possible all at the same time. Only having my immediate family to rely on has made me a stronger person and allowed me to be more independent as I grow into who I am and who I one day hope to be. Ultimately, being Kyrgyz is something I am proud of, and I am excited to share this with others. I am proud of my heritage, and I am proud of what makes me me. The migration of my parents from a poor country riddled with corruption and barriers to growth and opportunity, and knowing the ins and outs of the difficulties they faced, has cultivated a stronger sense of empathy in me for others, and a greater sense of understanding of what marginalized communities in the US go through. It played a huge role in igniting my passion for politics, and I am extremely grateful to have the opportunity to study what I love at one of the best universities in the US, and each day be able to learn about the institutions and norms that govern our world and shape the lives of millions of people. I hope that through my education, I can one day help those who face injustices, lift people up, and of course, always stay true to myself and my roots throughout the process. Thank you.